You're looking at pictures of the White House, where it's been 6 days since President Trump made any public comments about the coronavirus. He is staying out of sight while he challenges the election results. President-elect Biden speaks with Democratic and Republican governors today in a virtual meeting to discuss the pandemic. As Ed O'Keefe reports, the next president had an emotional and revealing meeting yesterday with medical workers.
Thank you, President-elect.
I have not been tested yet, and I have been on the front lines in the ICU since February.
You're kidding me.
President-elect Joe Biden virtually coming face-to-face with the crisis he's set to inherit in January as he heard directly from nurses on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic.
There is something seriously wrong when nurses have to take to the streets to beg for protection in the middle of a pandemic. I'm sorry, I'm so emotional.
No.
It's just...
You got me emotional.
Biden said that the Trump administration's refusal to certify his victory means he cannot yet coordinate with federal agencies responding to the pandemic, meaning the distribution of a vaccine could be delayed.
We've been unable to get access to the kinds of things we need to know about the depth of the stockpiles. We know there's not much at all.
As the virus ravages the country, President Trump remains out of public view and made no mention of the pandemic. Instead, he spent the day once again tweeting baseless and unfounded accusations of voter fraud. His tweets come as a new poll finds that while 7 in 10 Americans as a whole agree Mr. Biden won the election, when it comes to Republicans, nearly 7 in 10 say they're concerned that the election was rigged. The president's campaign continues to spend time and money trying to reverse the election results, securing a recount in 2 counties in Wisconsin where Mr. Biden won by more than 180,000 votes. Meanwhile, today, the president-elect is set to speak with 9 Democratic and Republican governors about the pandemic. Mr. Biden says he'll keep pushing state leaders for stricter COVID restrictions.
So one of the things I'm going to be doing is thanking the governors who already moved, but calling on all the leaders in the states to have mandatory masking, testing, tracing, social distancing.
And just as many Americans are adjusting their Thanksgiving Day plans, the president-elect said yesterday that his family is also significantly scaling back. Usually they head to Nantucket Island in Massachusetts. Aides wouldn't confirm that that's the plan, but the president-elect said, or seemed to suggest, that they would be staying here in Delaware instead, heeding the suggestions of the CDC that people scale back their holiday plans. Tony?
All right. Well, sometimes the only thing harder than seeing family for the holidays is not seeing family for the holidays, which will be the case in many households. Appreciate it, Ed.